Osimhen era begins. Chelsea now push for Kudus and Xavi Simons in ambitious transfer wave. It's official. Victor Osimhen is a Chelsea player. After months of drama, negotiations behind closed doors and fierce competition from clubs across Europe and the Middle East, the Nigerian striker has signed on the dotted line. His arrival isn't just a marquee moment, it's a message. Chelsea are not here to participate this season. They are here to rise again, and Osimhen is just the beginning. But while the cameras are ready to capture his first photos in the blue kit and Stamford Bridge prepares to welcome their new number 9, Chelsea's transfer team isn't slowing down. In fact, the next phase of the rebuild is already in motion. And the focus now shifts to strengthening the creative force behind Osimhen. Two names have emerged at the top of the list: Mohammed Kudus and Xavi Simons. Let's start with Kudus. The Ghanaian international had a stellar debut season in the Premier League with West Ham, showcasing everything from thunderous long-range goals to dazzling footwork in tight spaces. A versatile forward who can play on the wing as a 10 or even in midfield, Kudus is a rare breed. Explosive yet intelligent, creative but also defensively responsible. Chelsea have been admirers of him since his Ajax days, and now, with the Osimhen deal wrapped, they are preparing to make a move. Sources close to the club suggest Chelsea have already made initial contact with West Ham to explore the possibility of a deal. While the Hammers are reluctant to sell, the player is reportedly open to the idea of joining a Champions League chasing side. Chelsea believe his versatility and mentality make him the perfect complement to Osimhen, a creator who can unlock defences and arrive late in the box to score himself. But Kudus isn't the only name on the radar. Xavi Simons, one of the most technically gifted young players in Europe, is also being pursued aggressively. The Dutch star, currently on loan at RB Leipzig from PSG, has lit up the Bundesliga with his silky touches, quick turns and elite vision. Still only 21, Simons has drawn comparisons to the likes of David Silva and Mesut Ozil in his prime. And now, Chelsea want to bring him to Stamford Bridge, not just for depth, but to be a starting star in a new-look, fluid attack. With PSG facing pressure to decide on Simons' future, whether to integrate him fully, loan him again, or sell, Chelsea are ready to test their resolve. Talks have already taken place between intermediaries, and Chelsea are believed to be pushing for either a permanent transfer or a loan with an option to buy, depending on how negotiations unfold. Simons is seen by the recruitment team as a generational talent, someone who could operate just behind Osimhen or drift inside from the wing to link up the play. And for Enzo Maresca, these players aren't just ideas, they're potential pillars. The manager has already outlined a flexible system that requires quick-thinking attackers who can shift positions, press intelligently and create overloads in midfield zones. Kudus and Simons fit that mould perfectly. Behind the scenes at Cobham, the message is clear. Chelsea are not finished yet. With Osimhen now through the door and Nicholas Jackson on his way to Juventus, the next few weeks will be crucial. The club wants to complete most of its major business before the first week of pre-season, allowing Maresca to integrate all the new arrivals into training early and create cohesion before the season begins. Financially, Chelsea remain confident in their ability to navigate the market. With sales such as Conor Gallagher, Armando Broja and Ian Martson still on the table, and Jackson's departure potentially bringing in $40 to $45 million, funds are being recycled smartly. There is no panic, no fire sale, just a controlled, strategic push to reshape the squad around youth, flexibility and elite mentality. Victor Osimhen was the biggest piece, but he's not the last. If Chelsea can bring in Mohammed Kudus and Xavi Simons, it would represent one of the most complete and balanced attacking rebuilds in the Premier League. A powerful striker up top, a dynamic, direct runner in Kudus, and a graceful, creative playmaker in Simons. Add in the development of Noni Madueke, the potential of Mykhailo Mudryk, and the return of Christopher Nkunku. And suddenly Chelsea's front line looks not just exciting, but frightening. The new era is here. Osimhen is leading the line, and the hunt for Kudus and Simons is on. Chelsea fans, how do you feel about the idea of Kudus and Xavi Simons joining Osimhen at the Bridge? Would that complete the dream front line? Drop your thoughts below, share this with fellow Blues, and stay tuned to the Blue Report for exclusive updates as Chelsea's summer window goes into overdrive. This isn't just a rebuild anymore, it's a revolution. Nicholas Jackson out. Victor Osimhen in the Osimhen era begins at Stamford Bridge. The winds of change have swept through Stamford Bridge, and with it comes the dawn of a bold new era. After months of negotiations, speculation and whispers from across Europe, Chelsea have made their biggest move yet. Nicholas Jackson is heading out. Victor Osimhen is coming in. And with one swift, powerful transfer blow, Chelsea have ushered in a new identity, a new standard and a new hero. The Osimhen era has begun. Let's start with Jackson. The Senegalese forward arrived at Chelsea last summer with immense promise. Fast, physical, fearless. There were goals, there were moments of brilliance, and there were nights where he showed the spark of something truly special. But across a season, riddled with inconsistency, poor finishing under pressure, and a system that often didn't serve him, Jackson never fully convinced the Chelsea faithful. He was a fighter, no doubt, but the number 9 role at Chelsea is sacred and brutal. Now, after just 1 year in London, Jackson's time is up. Juventus have reached an agreement with Chelsea for a deal believed to be worth around $40 to $45 million, including add-ons. Jackson has accepted personal terms and is expected to travel to Turin by the weekend for his medical. It's a clean break, one that suits both the player and the club. Chelsea wish him well, and Jackson departs knowing he gave his all. But while Jackson exits through the back door, Victor Osimhen arrives through the front gate with thunder in his stride. The Nigerian marksman is not coming to compete for a spot. He's coming to take it, to own it. After completing final talks and a full medical in London, Chelsea and Napoli have sealed the deal. The total package is worth around £92 million, structured carefully with performance-based add-ons and a multi-year contract already signed. Behind the scenes, Osimhen has been preparing for this move for weeks, quietly, patiently, but with determination. His team have been in constant contact with Chelsea directors, his mind made up. He rejected the money of Saudi Arabia. He turned away from PSG's temptation, because for Victor Osimhen, there was only one club that felt right. From the moment Chelsea came in, I couldn't look anywhere else, and he told close friends. I saw their plan, I felt their belief in me, and now I want to give everything back on the pitch. At Cobham, the anticipation is electric. Enzo Maresca has already spoken to Osimhen privately, outlining the vision. The tactical structure is being built with him at the centre, a pressing forward capable of leading the line with aggression, energy and lethal instinct. But beyond tactics, this is about something deeper. This is about identity. Leadership, fire. Maresca reportedly told club executives, Osimhen isn't just a striker, he's a force. He changes the way a team believes in itself. The manager has been glowing in his admiration, calling the Nigerian exactly what we need to take the next step. And not just in the Premier League, but in Europe. And the fans, they've waited years for a striker like this. Since the days of Didier Drogba, Diego Costa and moments of glory under the lights, the number 9 shirt has felt cursed. But Osimhen is walking in not to break the curse, but to rewrite the story completely. A proven finisher in Serie A, a nightmare for defenders, a warrior for his country, and now a leader for Chelsea. Stamford Bridge will roar again. The banners are ready, the cameras are rolling. The fans are counting down the days to see Victor Osimhen take his first steps onto the pitch in blue, not as a hope, but as the centrepiece of a new Chelsea era. He is powerful, he is hungry, he is here. And with Nicholas Jackson's departure now opening the door, there is no more debate, no more rotation, no more waiting. This is Victor Osimhen's time. Chelsea fans, how do you feel now that the long wait is over? Do you believe Osimhen is the one to carry us forward? And what do you make of Jackson's move to Juventus? Join the conversation below, hit the like button and subscribe to The Blue Report for all the official behind-the-scenes news from Cobham, the Osimhen unveiling and exclusive tactical breakdowns. Chelsea is not just making transfers, Chelsea is building a legacy, and it starts now with Victor Osimhen.